Hey, look, check this out. I was watching this guy's YouTube channel, and he go around asking successful people what they did to become successful, any tips you can give me, blah, 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 blah. And what's interesting about a lot of his videos, there is no secret to wealth. And to obtain wealth, it's a lot of biblical principles that a lot of, like you'll hear a lot of motivational speakers. I can teach you to be wealthy, blah, 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 blah. It all goes back to biblical principles. If you read the Bible will give you instructions on how to do that, on how to cast your bread upon many waters, how to sit down and count the cost, be wise, work like ants. And it's a lot more in between all of that teach you principles on how to become wealthy. There's nothing wrong with becoming wealthy at all. You don't want to be poor. You can't help nobody if you're poor. But what you have to understand, no two men journey are the same. No two men journey are the same. I can tell you what I did to build my one-man owner operation, and another guy could tell you what he did to build 50 locations. It all comes down to the man in the mirror. That's what, because the way one person might operate a business, the next person may not like it. Like, I may be quick to fire somebody, you may be quick to hold on to somebody. You may not want a big business, or you may want a big business. So it boils down to you. You can have all the knowledge and the wisdom, and you can go to all of these classes and learn. It boils down to you. I have read so many books. But guess what? None of those books brought wealth. It was actions. It was the actions that I had to take to bring wealth. And I repeat, nobody actually give you the steps what they have done to become wealthy. Nobody. I've read plenty of people's books. I'm talking about step by step. Look, I started my business in 2003. I picked up 10 clients in June of 2003. 2004, I raised prices. 2005, I didn't make any money. I was in the red. 2006, I hired a guy and he stole a lot of my clients. 2007, I had to rebuild from the ground up. July of 2007, I started making $15,000 a month. They just tell you, yeah, I built a business. I did this, and now I'm successful. You want a coaching call, call me on this. There's nothing wrong with that because it's all a hustle. The same thing, like, I hate the name drop, but I'm a name drop. Like what this is, I don't care. Like, you take these motivational speakers, they don't tell you how they became wealthy. They don't tell you that. Like, I don't care. You can use the guy Eric Thomas, the hip-hop preacher, the motivational guy. He don't tell you, he tell you his life story and the motivational speech, but he don't tell you, hey man, this is what I did to become successful. Nobody gives you that. And they don't tell you how. They can say, hey man, I was a phone book salesman. I took that money, invested in the stock market. Then I started speaking and now I'm here. Most people don't want to give you the game. They want to motivate you. In whatever industry you're in, they're not giving you step by step. And why would they? Because at the end of the day, you have to go out and learn on your own. Take what these people are saying and move on. And I've said this before. Have Grant Cardone ever gave y'all step by step on what he done to become wealthy? Maybe I've never heard it. Myron Goldman, he's a good guy. He's a good one. He's always, speaking this, and I remember listening to I don't understand why people go to these conferences, sit down and go when you can watch it on YouTube for free. I remember Myron Goldman saying, I would never fly. He said, I will only fly private. And here's why. And he gave me the explanation of why he flies private. I don't want to wait. I don't want to get my luggage lost and the quality of flights and this, that, and the other. And Like, think about this for a second. That sounds good to the guy that don't even really fly, or he does fly and he have to. Millionaires aren't motivating other millionaires. Millionaires need the poor people to survive. Millionaires need the middle class man to survive, to try and educate y'all and motivate y'all on why y'all need to be like us. Then you'll have the guys, oh, I grew up in the projects. I ain't have nothing. I took my drug money. I bought an apartment complex, fixed it up. I moved into one of the apartment complexes, took out a HELOC on it, and then I bought another one and I just kept elevating. Man, I'm going to do that. You got your job making $800 a week with a wife and a child, or you got your job making $800 a week. You're not out here selling drugs to get ahead. Take what these people are saying, take bits and pieces and apply it to your life. Everybody's situation is not the same. So you can't think and move like these people. You can't move like a Donald Trump, because Donald Trump got millionaire friends that'll help him. Now, I'm not making this video as an excuse on why you can't make it, but don't consume yourselves with these millionaires or these podcasters or these YouTubers. Yes, they got it out of the mud. Some people, this is what you got to understand. Everybody's valley isn't the same. You may be getting it out of the mud. This guy over here getting it out of sinking sand. The other guy getting it out of clay mud. It's a difference. It's a difference. So this person's advice may not be may not be good for you. I'm gonna give you the perspective on the business owners I've known over my 30-something years. I know a guy, his whole life he played in the stock market. His whole life he played in the stock market, bought gold and rental properties. I remember he said, man, I bought gold coins that was $50 a coin. And I remember when these gold coins started being $2,800 a coin. He bought a bunch of them. He also bought stocks and he bought real estate, but he got out of the real estate game. So now all he have is stocks, and he made it. He's 70 years old. He made it. He living good. The stocks paid off. I know another guy got his own roofing company. His whole life was, if I be cheaper, I get to work. And guess what? He's 70 as well, and his business he fixing to go out of business. I'm gonna say it like this. I've been about to back into I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it because y'all need to understand reality. When the guy got the roofing business, when he died, his sons are up the creek without a paddle. You taught him the game, but you didn't teach him about business. And they up the creek without a paddle. I know another guy, young man, started his own welding business. Went from making 60, 70,000 a year to making 400, $500,000 a year. Young man. I know another guy, janitor. Went from making 50,000 a year on the job, started his own cleaning business, started making 300,000 a year for years. As he got older, well, he ended up buying 15 rental properties off that. And as he got older, he wanted to stop relying on people and crews and hiring help. So he scaled his business down, kept a few cleaning properties, and started doing maintenance on the side. You know another guy, he had a window cleaning business. Took his window cleaning business, bought 3 rental properties, and then went and got him a 9-to-5. It's all up to you and how you want to take it. One thing I will tell you, if you squander your youth and you squander your money, you will be an old man with nothing. The motivational speakers, they depending on guys like you to keep watching them, buying their products and buying their courses. One guy told me, I agree with him. He said, Gibson, it took you 7 years to start being profitable in your business. He said, if you'd have paid somebody in the beginning, you could have learned that. And I agree with that. If you're doing roofs on houses and you see a guy that's doing 2 roofs a day, pay for that man lunch or buy it. You got to buy his course, pay for him his lunch, get a coaching call from him the way you can ask the questions you want to ask to elevate and get ahead to where you're trying to be. I admit I've never done that. You got to understand. Sometimes areas matter. All the guys on YouTube, they up north cutting grass. They have snow. We don't have snow in the South. Guys in Florida that do roofs, I don't know if this is true. Guy in Florida told me, you got to get your roof replaced every 7 years. So that guy roofing business is going to be different from a guy roofing business in Texas. See, we can go 20, 25, 30 years with one roof. In Florida, they can't do that, from my understanding. Maybe that guy was just getting screwed and he didn't know no better. Learn the game. The only person going to save you is the man in the mirror. Not a guy on YouTube, not a coaching call, not your friends, not your parents, your family. The man looking at you in the mirror. Educate yourself on financial literacy, because ain't nobody going to teach you that. If you don't feel like educating yourself, I'm going to give you this one tip, and I got to go. Whatever you make, if you make $1,000 a week, take $100, put it to the side. If you make $5,000 a week, take $500, put it to the side. Get you an account. Put that money in that account. And whenever an investment opportunity comes up, you take that money and invest it. And if you lose it all, you haven't lost nothing. And if you do lose it all, keep putting it to the side to try again on another investment. That investment can be anything. You might be like, man, I want to buy a boat and start chartering and start charter fishing, taking people out that's touring and take them fishing. All right, keep putting that money to the side till you got the money to go buy a boat. You go buy the boat. Charter fishing ain't what I thought it was. You ain't lost nothing. Your bill still paid. And all you lost was your investment money. Sell the boat, put the money back in the investment account. I think I want to buy a lawnmower, start cutting grass. Take the money out the investment account, buy a lawnmower, start cutting grass. That didn't work. Let me sell that. You know what? I got 10 grand. I'm going to put in the stock market. Put in the stock market. It might start working for you. That's your investment vehicle. If you don't manage it, you will spend it. Go to the ant, thou slugger. Consider her ways and be wise. Cast their bread upon many waters. The race is not given to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, but time and chance happened to them all.